What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Drizzy J. I'm back with another video. No more talking. Let's go. Shit. Okay, so today's gonna be a little different. I don't have a video, but well, I guess this is a video, huh? Well, I'm not reacting to anything. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm just simply here to answer your questions. So a lot of you know that if I'm not doing YouTube, I'm always Snapchatting. I always have some kind of question that, that just comes up, and I ask you guys in Snapchat, and then, I always talk about it on YouTube. Well, this time is different. You guys had questions for me. So I just took 10 random questions and I just simply answered them. A lot of you have requested me not to show your real Snapchat name. With all respect, that's what I did. So I just gave you the name that you have on your Snapchat, but it's not your username. So yeah, much respect, and I understand that. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see what you guys sent your boy. Okay, so we have a question from King Panda. And the question is, where did I get my YouTube name? I think it was, well, I had a lot of nicknames growing up. And I would always, because I'm light skinned, and I would get called Yellow Boy and things like that, or it's like a light skin trend. Before I started growing my hair out, or I grew my hair out, and then I ended up cutting it like my freshman year in high school. And when I cut it, everyone said I looked like Drake. And then there was times where I looked like Blake Griffin. So, being the fact that people call me Tay, or they call me Taylor, they would ask me, at the time my favorite rapper was Drake. And, obviously that's where it came from. So, because my hair was like cut low like Drake, and they said I looked like him, they would call me Drizzy, And, then, they just cut it short and they were like Drizzy Tay. And it had a ring to it, and I liked it, and I just kind of stuck with it. I never really used it for like anything else, and then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, I can use it as my YouTube name. And that's where that's where it pretty much came from. Like, they said I looked like Drake, and they called me Drizzy. And then obviously my name is Taylor, so they just cut it short and it became Drizzy Tay. And yeah, that's pretty much where it came from. No other place. But that was a good question, though. That was a good question. The second one is, yeah. When did I lose my virginity? That came from Virgin 14. Let's just say that yeah. Number 3. Let's see what you have this time. This one came from Corey, but I think it's like short for Karina or something, because it's a girl. I know you because you tweet me all the time. I know it. I think it's you. And your question was, what kind of girls am I interested in? I don't really have a specific type. I'm attracted to whatever is attractive. I guess, if that makes sense. Some qualities, maybe she's funny, she's smart, she has to have a sense of independency. She definitely has to be goal-orientated and motivated. Being active wouldn't hurt, and allowing herself to, stay productive whether it's mentally or physically, that's always a plus for me. As far as like skin color or anything like that, I could care less if you were purple, green, or yellow, orange, whatever the case may be, because if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you, and it's not really meant for anyone else, you know? I'm not going based off of other people's opinions on whether I like you or whether I should date you, or, you know, if they don't think you're attractive, that's fine, you know? They don't see you the way I see you, you know? And it's only through my eyes, and that's what matters. Like I said, I don't care what color you are, so I don't really have a specific type, but with those certain qualities that I named, yeah, that's always a plus. I could do that. 4, Queen Bee. I hope it's like, what if that was Beyonce? Oh, dude, that means Beyonce would have sent me a question. But I'm a loser, so yeah. But anyway, her question was, how tall are you? How tall am I? I'm 6'3". Yeah. Average, I guess, right? Baby CC21. Your question was, do you have a weird fetish or addiction? No. No, not at all. No, I don't. If I had like a weird, okay, I guess like an addiction. My weird addiction would be Butterfingers and apple juice. Yeah, together. Like, you know, I always have, like, in my room, like in my closet, I have a box of Butterfingers, and I always have like a case of apple juice. So, you know, I eat that like right after the gym, or if I just want a quick snack. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love Butterfingers, my favorite candy, and apple juice is obviously my favorite drink. But yeah, question number 6 came from Spidey23 Kid, and your question was, what was your biggest mistake in life? Wow, I made so many. I don't even know where to begin. But the one that comes off of, like, straight off of my head and instantly, that's just kind of like, I would have to say, about a year and a half ago, close to 2 years, I let someone really, really special just go out of my life. And she meant a lot. Like, she changed me in so many ways possible, you know, from helping me be a better person, and just mentally, you know, I was able to deal with certain things that I wasn't able to before I met her, and not striving or fighting to keep her in my life, just, yeah. So that was, I think that's probably like my number one biggest mistake, for sure. Number 7. Hey, I know you. I shouted you out in my video, the last one, or the info on 2K. Came from Jumpy Buffalo, and your question was, what is my favorite pair of shoes when it comes to Jordans? I don't really like Jordans. I know, guys. I know I'm not that, you know, sneakerhead, but I do know all the shoes and things like that. I just don't wear them. But my favorite Jordans would have to be the 8s, 9s, and 10s. Sheesh! My favorite pair of Jordans, hands down, are the 8s, 9s, and 10s. If I had to pick any pair, those would be my pair, for sure. Number 8 came from Teen Titan 13, and it's like, what is your favorite color? That would be purple, my dude. Purple, purple, purple. Number 9 came from DIY Cammy. And her question was, what's your favorite movie and why? A lot of people don't really know this, and it's just kind of like random, but my favorite movie is 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler. Big Adam Sandler fan. Why? I think with the whole process behind it, like how he was so attracted to her that even after she lost her memory, he was still willing to fight for her even though she didn't remember him. You know, like, he still wanted to be with her, and he was going to do his hardest to get her to realize and understand that they did all these things together. I think that's how I am as a person, you know. The fact that I care so much, I'll do anything to, you know, to make someone happy, or I'll do anything to get that one person to remember. something like that, along the lines of like that. But that's my favorite movie and why. And lastly, 10, Super Batman. And it's like, your question was, what does dream mean to me? I'll do a whole separate video. I'm actually doing a project on that, and it's coming really soon. But dream is a movement, something that I started 2.5 years ago. I sat down and I thought to myself, I was like, I want to make a movement. I want my name to mean something. And because I couldn't find acronyms for my name to mean something, I came up with dream. And each individual letter means something to me, and it stands for something that I like and that represents who I am. So the dream movement it just simply means do right even after mistakes. No matter what anybody does to you, and no matter what you go through in life, just always do better no matter what. You make a mistake, so what? Move on. You have to do better no matter what, because life continues and it doesn't stop for anyone. But yeah, I'll make that short and sweet. Those are 10 questions that you guys sent to me. Follow the Snapchat. It's in the description down below. Those were wonderful questions, guys. I love you guys so much. You guys have no idea. But please, 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 please remember to dream big, but live bigger. And at the end of the day, we all have that inner beast. Quite frankly,